It all started in the middle of the pandemic.
Everything from schools to extracurricular activities shifted to virtual interaction.
To cope with isolation, we started attending Indigenous programming to learn more about our culture.
At the same time, our community, like others across Canada, was experiencing a huge increase in opioid overdoses.
We heard about UBC's 2021 Let's Talk Overdose youth case competition.
Since stigma is a major barrier to people seeking help, we brainstormed about ways to reduce stigma towards people who use opioids, and we entered the competition.
Although we didn't win, we did end up as a top 4 finalist across the country.
Rather than give up, we decided to spin our entry into an independent project and created Talk Overdose.
We applied for grants, created videos of guest speakers with lived experience, and brought our message to schools and community organizations focused on youth mental health.
With Indigenous communities disproportionately experiencing opioid overdoses, we thought that a different strategy was needed to reach Indigenous youth like ourselves.
Residential schools, the 60s and Millennium Scoops, and intergenerational trauma were responsible for a lot of substance use in Indigenous communities.
Research showed us that wellness and culture identity often go hand in hand.
Since strengthening connection to culture was key to reducing use of opioids by Indigenous youth, we decided to expand our project into cultural programming.
We started a parent organization, Youth for Youth Canada, to manage Talk Overdose and our new KISAC program, and we began hosting cultural workshops in the summer of 2022.
With grants only covering a portion of the costs associated with our current Youth for Youth Canada projects, we needed a way to fundraise in order to keep these projects going.
So, we started selling our homemade Indigenous chocolates at community events.
By creating an outreach brochure, we show how our projects directly tie to the school curriculum and to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission calls to action 19 and 55.
Youth for Youth Canada is making an impact in the community.
By educating youth on naloxone, we are hoping to save more lives.
We reached 1,000 youth in 2022 and are on track to reach 1,000 more by the end of 2023.